Imagine standing in a line on Hollywood Boulevard in 1994. You have no money for food, your shoes are falling apart, and you are holding a tattered $500 check from your mother, the only thing standing between you and the street. This was the reality for a young immigrant from South Africa named Charlize Theron. But to understand why she was screaming at a bank teller that day, you have to understand the ghosts she brought with her across the ocean. Charlize grew up on a farm in Benoni, South Africa. It wasn't the glamorous life of a future movie star, it was a life defined by hard labor and a dark family secret. Her father was an alcoholic, a man who became a different person when he drank. One night, when Charlize was just 15, the darkness boiled over. Her father came home in a rage, firing a gun through the bedroom door where Charlize and her mother were hiding. In an act of pure survival, her mother fired back, killing him. It was ruled as self-defense, but the trauma of that night became the bedrock of Charlize's unbreakable exterior. She didn't just learn to act, she learned how to survive. By 16, she fled to Europe to model, but her heart was in dance. She eventually moved to New York City to join the Joffrey Ballet. She was a physical storyteller, using her body to convey the emotions she couldn't put into words. But the universe had a glitch in store. During a rehearsal, her knee gave out. A permanent injury ended her ballet career instantly. She was a 19-year-old with no backup plan, sitting in a basement apartment in the middle of a New York winter, crying until she couldn't breathe. Her mother, the woman who had saved her life back in Benoni, sent her a one-way ticket to Los Angeles and a $500 check. She arrived in LA during a heat wave. She lived in a flea-infested motel and spent her days walking miles to auditions she didn't get. Finally, she went to a branch of the Hollywood Federal Bank to cash that $500 check. When the teller told her they couldn't cash an out-of-state check, something snapped. All the trauma of South Africa, the pain of her broken knee, and the hunger of the last 3 weeks came out at once. She didn't just argue, she staged a full-scale performance of desperation. She was loud, she was fierce, and she was terrifyingly real. Standing right behind her was John Crosby, a legendary talent agent. He had spent his career looking at headshots of people, pretending to be angry. In Charlize, he saw the real thing. He didn't see a girl causing a scene, he saw a woman with the fire of 1,000 suns. He walked up to her after she was done, handed her his card, and changed the course of cinema history. Even after getting an agent, Hollywood tried to put her in a box. They wanted her to be the pretty blonde, but Charlize remembered the farm in Benoni. She wanted the dirt. In 2003, she fought for the role of Aileen Wuornos in Monster. She gained 30 pounds, shaved her eyebrows, and let the world see the darkness she had been carrying since she was 15. She didn't just win the Oscar, she proved that the girl screaming in the bank was still there, and she was the greatest actress of her generation. She proved that destiny isn't a straight line. Sometimes, you have to lose your dance, lose your home, and lose your temper just to find your throne. Follow Starlore on Facebook and Instagram to hear a daily, intimate story that you never heard before about a favorite celebrity.